I quit social media 2 years ago, and I'm so grateful. We've all been there. We know what it's like. We know what it feels like. Getting lost in the scroll, and what's left is noise. I likely grew up when Facebook and Instagram were still far from being ideas. My childhood was low, like the internet connections of those days. I have good memories of those times. Fun games, summer days spent in the countryside, and life. Simply life. As I grew older, when I was 11 or 12, I remember some of my friends signing up to this new thing. It became a trend. In a matter of 1 or 2 years, Facebook became well known globally. Instagram made its way to our phones, but it was still healthy. What started as a small intriguing part of our lives quickly grew into something much more pervasive. Facebook and Instagram went from being mere novelties to becoming central to our identities. They became the facade of our lives, infiltrating like an oil stain in our daily routines. I've always tried to stay mindful of my social media use, but still I would catch myself wasting more time than I intended to. I tried a few hacks, but nothing made a huge difference. It's funny, even when we know something isn't really good for us, we hesitate. We put off the decision like we're waiting for the right time to let go. A good friend once gave me this piece of advice that stuck with me. Think of life situations like a seesaw. By the way, also very applicable for relationships. On one side of the seesaw, there's what you give. On the other, what you receive. When it came to social media, I realized I was giving far more than I was getting. Social media was draining me. And to reclaim my peace and authenticity was time to let go. Like any other change in life, I encountered resistance. But I was very determined. I completely deleted the apps from my phone. And for the first month, I committed not to using my laptop to access them either. I felt a void. There were definitely times where I would reach for my phone without even knowing what I was looking for. It was weird. To hold myself accountable, I shared my decision with friends and loved ones, seeking their support. This really helped. Saying this out loud made me feel more confident and resolute. I'm pretty sure if you're doubting about quitting, the same thoughts might come across. Concerns about missing out, feeling lonely, or being disconnected. Well, these fears have no ground. After quitting, I noticed that all that noise disappeared, leaving a void, a sense of space. It was quieter, but not in a way that feels empty. It was quiet in a way that made space for what truly mattered. No more noise, just silence, and that silence was rich with life. It didn't take long before I realized I didn't feel the urge to check feeds and stories anymore. Life became slower and fuller, and gradually I regained clarity. I've always had a penchant for a more mindful life, and only then did I realize how much social media could compromise these aspects. You know that fear of missing out. I wasn't missing a thing. Without social media, life has taken on a new rhythm. The pressure to be constantly online, to keep up, is gone. I started seeing the world with a fresh perspective. Without the constant stream of digital distractions, I rediscovered the beauty of being present, and my sense of wonder and excitement about the world around me came back to life. Even my relationship with my phone has changed. My screen time has drastically reduced, and I give much less importance to it. Now I use my phone for things that add value to my life. Without social media, I became more intentional in cultivating friendships and relationships. Sure, the interactions decreased, but they are much more genuine. Those who reach out, do so consciously, without the justifications of a post or a story. I began to surround myself only with people I truly want in my life, becoming more selective in a good way. By removing superficial connections, I carved out more time for myself, more space for my passions and the things I love to do. And when you meet a friend, you finally get to share all your adventures because you haven't spoiled anything online. Today, Looking at social media from a distance, it seems almost amusing to me, seeing everyone's life laid out perfectly and in detail. For what reason? All that effort, what is it truly for? It doesn't make sense to share so much of your life with people you know so little about. Time off really changes your perspective. If you're feeling overwhelmed by the constant noise of social media, I encourage you to step back. You don't have to wait forever, but taking a break can give you the mental clarity and peace you need. Remember, it's about creating a life that feels good on the inside, not just one that looks good on the outside.